On August 25, 2024, Pavel Durov, the billionaire founder of Telegram, was arrested in France. Telegram is a desktop and mobile application that can be used for instant messages and social media. While Telegram isn't widely used in the US, it's massive in Eastern Europe and some parts of Asia. It has 900 million monthly active users, making it the third largest messaging app in the world after WhatsApp and WeChat. So the arrest of Telegram's founder and CEO Pavel Durov is a huge deal. The French authorities accused Telegram of being a hotbed for illegal activity. By failing to cooperate with authorities, Telegram is complicit in the criminality that happens on the platform. Durov calls himself a libertarian and free speech absolutist. He believes sharing any user data with the authorities is a violation of civil liberties. The free speech debate around Telegram is very interesting. But what's perhaps even more interesting is the financial side of things. Telegram isn't run like a normal social media company. Despite having close to 1 billion users, they only generated $342 million of revenue in 2023. What little revenue they do generate appears to be mostly related to cryptocurrencies. In this video, we'll look at how Pavel Durov created one of the biggest social media companies in the world, and why this may end up costing him his freedom. This video is sponsored by TubeMagic. A lot of people watching this channel might be interested in starting their own YouTube channels. The TubeMagic software is made to make your journey as a content creator easier and faster with the power of AI. TubeMagic has a built-in keyboard research function that allows you to sort keywords by search volume, competition, and a magic score, which automatically finds you the best keywords for video ideas. And speaking of video ideas, you can go to the Video Ideas tool in TubeMagic, drop in any channel link, and TubeMagic will generate for you amazing unique ideas related to that channel. These tools are super useful when you're trying to think of new ideas for your next video. It'll even start scripts for you and script outlines, so you're starting 80% of the way there as opposed to 0. You can optimize your videos instantly by placing an unlisted video link, and it will generate a title, description, and an optimized set of tags. This saves a ton of time and can give you some really captivating titles. If you're a YouTuber or thinking about becoming one, make sure to try out TubeMagic for free by clicking the link in the description below. And now back to the video. Pavel Durov was born in St. Petersburg, Russia in 1984. He first rose to prominence when he co-founded a social media platform called VK in 2006. You can think of VK as basically the Russian version of Facebook. You can make posts, connect with friends, send messages over the internet, etc. VK was a huge success. It quickly garnered tens of millions of users and became the most popular social media platform in Russia, as well as many other post-Soviet states. In 2014, the Russian government asked VK to share personal data of people involved in anti-Kremlin message groups. Durov, who was the CEO of the company at the time, refused to comply. Under duress, the government forced Durov to step down and sell his stake in VK to a pro-Kremlin oligarch for $300 million. No longer feeling safe in Russia, Durov moved to the United Arab Emirates. While he no longer had control of VK, he had $300 million that he could use to build a new venture. Pavel, along with his brother Nikolai Durov, quickly got to work building a new messaging app called Telegram. Telegram is a messaging app similar to WhatsApp or Facebook Messenger. The biggest thing that differentiates Telegram is its commitment to user privacy. Pavel considers himself to be a libertarian and free speech absolutist. Telegram brags that they never share any user data with third parties, including governments. This has made Telegram the messaging app of choice for people who want to avoid detection by the authorities. It has become popular with political dissidents and totalitarian regimes. It has also become popular among terrorists and criminal organizations, as they don't have to worry about their communications being shared with the police. One of the biggest types of crime that happens on Telegram are crypto scams. Fraudsters often invite victims to join Telegram groups, where they will then be convinced to invest in a crypto scam. It is estimated that over 80% of crypto projects globally have an active Telegram group that they use to promote their coin. Telegram exploded in popularity. By 2017, they had approximately 200 million monthly active users. Despite its large user base, at this point Telegram generated substantially zero revenue. Telegram is free to use, and at the time they did not show any ads. With no ad tech or content moderation, Telegram was a pretty easy platform to run. They maintained a skeleton staff of just a few dozen people in Dubai. But they did incur significant costs to maintain a set of data centers all around the world. Supporting hundreds of millions of users incurs massive data center costs. In the beginning, Durov funded Telegram with his own money, namely the $300 million that he got from selling VK. But this was ultimately unsustainable. If Telegram was to survive in the long run, they needed to either generate revenue or raise capital from investors. In 2017, they decided to raise capital. But instead of doing a traditional IPO, they instead decided to do an initial coin offering. Given that the Telegram app was already widely used by the crypto community, it was reasonable to assume that there would be strong demand for a native Telegram cryptocurrency. In late 2017, Telegram announced plans to create a new blockchain called the Telegram Open Network, or TON. The native cryptocurrency of TON would be called Gram. The idea was that Telegram users could use the Gram cryptocurrency to transfer money to other Telegram users within the app. Between January and March of 2018, Telegram raised $1.7 billion by selling 2.9 billion Gram coins. A star-studded list of investors participated in the ICO, including the VC giant Sequoia Capital. It's important to remember that at this point, the TON blockchain did not yet exist. The investors who bought these 2.9 billion Gram coins didn't actually receive them immediately. Instead, they were promised that they would receive the Gram coins once the TON blockchain is launched in the future. This transaction can best be described as a pre-sale. Telegram would use the $1.7 billion it raised from this pre-sale to fund its operations and develop the TON blockchain. Some of this money would be used to fund new servers, etc. for the Telegram messaging app. With Gram being the native currency of Telegram, the more people that use Telegram, the more people would use the Gram coins for transactions. Thus, the success of the Gram coin would be inextricably linked to the success of the Telegram messaging app. Telegram argued that Gram was a currency, not a security, and thus does not need to be registered with the SEC. The SEC argued that Gram is not a currency because at the time no merchant accepted Gram as payment. In fact, it was impossible for any merchant to accept Gram as payment because the TON blockchain did not yet exist. The investors who participated in the Gram presale did so with the expectation that the coins would increase in value once the TON blockchain is complete. Thus, the Gram coins were an investment contract purchased with the expectation of profit based on the entrepreneurial and managerial efforts of Telegram. This is a textbook definition of a security. Telegram is headquartered in the UAE and has no physical presence in the US. However, of the $1.7 billion they raised in the presale, over $400 million came from American investors. Thus, the Gram presale was within the jurisdiction of the SEC. The launch of the TON blockchain was delayed as a legal battle ensued. In 2020, Telegram lost the case. They were forced to return the money to investors who participated in the presale. However, this setback wasn't enough to completely derail Telegram's crypto ambitions. In 2021, Nikolai Durov, the brother of Pavel Durov, released a white paper for a new cryptocurrency called the TON coin, which would run on a new blockchain called the Open Network. The TON coin was issued by the TON Foundation. While the TON Foundation is not technically affiliated with Telegram, in reality the two are very closely connected. There's not a lot of information about who runs the TON Foundation, but it's probably safe to assume that Nikolai Durov has some involvement, seeing as his name is on the white paper. In the spring of 2024, Telegram announced that it would exclusively use the TON coin for many in-app payments. Also in 2024, Telegram and the TON Foundation jointly announced a self-custodial crypto wallet. This wallet is tied to your Telegram account. You can use it to send and receive TON coins, as well as other cryptocurrencies. To avoid scrutiny from the SEC, the Telegram crypto wallet is not available in the US. After all the collaborations with Telegram were announced, the price of TON coin surged. TON coin had become the unofficial currency of Telegram. As of the time of recording this video, the market cap of TON coin is almost $12 billion. The TON coins were issued by the TON Foundation, which is technically not owned by Telegram. Thus, Telegram didn't issue any securities. The whole thing with the TON Foundation was a convoluted way for Telegram to get its own cryptocurrency without facing regulatory scrutiny. Telegram did not raise any capital from the launch of TON coin. To become financially viable, they needed to find revenue sources. In 2023, they started showing paid ads in people's message feeds. Advertisers pay for the ads with TON coin. If you don't want to see ads, you can pay $5 per month for Telegram Premium. Premium gives you no ads, the ability to upload files up to 4 GB, premium emojis, and some other miscellaneous benefits. Third-party developers can create so-called mini-programs within Telegram. These are basically apps within the Telegram app. They can offer in-app purchases, of which Telegram takes a cut. Finally, when people use the in-app crypto wallet, Telegram charges small transaction fees payable in TON coin. Telegram has historically been very secretive about its financial performance, but recently the company's 2023 financial statements were leaked to the media. Their largest source of revenue was the integrated crypto wallet, which generated $130 million. Telegram Premium generated $94 million. This implies roughly 1.6 million users pay for Premium. Telegram has 900 million users, so this is a fraction of 1%. They made $70 million from advertising, $40 million for premium access to their advertising platform, and $18 million from the sale of digital collectibles. In total, they generated $342 million, or approximately 38 cents per monthly active user. For comparison, Facebook parent Meta generated $34 per monthly active user in 2023, almost 100 times greater than Telegram. The minimal revenue Telegram generates is not enough to cover its massive server costs. In 2023, the company reported a $108 million operating loss. With the rise of populism and decreasing trust in governments around the world, the popularity of Telegram has skyrocketed in recent years. People want a way to communicate without fear of their message history being reported to the authorities. In 2018, the app had approximately 200 million monthly active users. Today, it is estimated to have more than 900 million monthly active users. Despite their struggles with monetization, Telegram's massive user base may be attractive to some investors. If they can increase monetization in the future, they have the potential to become very profitable. In March of 2024, it was reported that Telegram was considering an initial public offering on a major US exchange. This would allow the company to raise hundreds of millions, if not billions of dollars. An IPO may be necessary to maintain the company's solvency. They previously raised over $1 billion by issuing convertible bonds. If they conduct an IPO before 2026, the bonds will be converted to stock. If not, they'll have to pay back the principal value of the bonds, which they don't have. After leaving Russia in 2014, Pavel Durov paid $100,000 to become a citizen of a Caribbean island nation called St. Kitts and Nevis, but it is not believed that he ever lived there, at least not for any significant period of time. After becoming a St. Kitts citizen, he was able to obtain some kind of immigration status in the United Arab Emirates, which has been his main residence ever since. In 2018, Pavel also became a citizen of France. He presumably did this to make it easier to travel around the EU. Interestingly, Pavel's citizenship was personally signed off by the French President Emmanuel Macron. This was part of an initiative to attract tech entrepreneurs to the country. In August of 2024, Pavel traveled to France for unknown reasons. Upon arriving at the airport, he was arrested by French police. The French authorities accused Telegram of failing to cooperate with investigations related to drug trafficking, fraud, and other organized crimes. It's almost certainly true that criminal organizations use Telegram for secure communications. And now, with the integrated crypto wallet, they probably also use Telegram for money laundering. Under French law, Telegram could be complicit in the crimes committed by its users because it refuses to cooperate with the authorities. The reason that Pavel was arrested in France is similar to the reason why he was exiled from Russia back in 2014. Telegram became popular due to its commitment to user privacy. This didn't sit well with governments who want to crack down on common criminals and political dissidents. Pavel was released on a €5 million bail, but is not allowed to leave France until his case is resolved. The official charges are complicity in the administration of a platform, enabling an illegal transaction in an organized gang. If found guilty, he could face up to 10 years in prison. Regardless of what happens to Pavel, Telegram is likely to continue operating. They have servers distributed all around the world. Even if it is blocked by internet service providers, users can still access the app via VPNs. While it is possible to arrest the CEO, it's impossible for any one government to shut down Telegram. The more pressing issue for the future of Telegram is money. It may be difficult for them to conduct an IPO while they still have outstanding legal issues in France. And if they can't IPO, they'll need to pay back more than $1 billion worth of convertible bonds in 2026. It's unclear where they'll get the money to do this. The arrest of Durov also raises serious questions about free speech and to what extent governments should regulate internet platforms. Durov calls himself a libertarian and thinks people have the right to privacy insofar as their online communications are concerned. One place where Telegram possibly crosses the line is with their integrated crypto wallet. In addition to communicating, people can do financial transactions. Given Telegram's user base, it's all but guaranteed that some criminal organizations are using the crypto wallet for money laundering, fraud, the sale of illegal goods, etc. If banks are required to monitor their customers' activity and report suspicious transactions, why should Telegram be any different? Alright guys, that wraps it up for this video. What do you think about Telegram? Are the French authorities right to arrest Pavel Durov? Or is this a repression of free speech? Let us know in the comments section below. As always, thank you so much for watching and we'll see you in the next one. Wall Street Millennial, signing out.